What is up, everybody? Welcome to another J&J Toy Giants TikTok exclusive. And today I'm going to be going over some trading cards from Topps. And this is going to be the Star Wars Galaxy trading cards. I got this off eBay, and it had like a mixed bag of it's basically like a mystery box of trading cards. When I got these, I got a bunch of Star Wars cards, and they also had some like Elvis cards from Topps as well. And so what I've been doing for the last couple months now, as J&J Toy Giants, we want to do some exclusive trading card reveals and box breaks. So I'm going to be going over all of these cards here, as many as I can. Through the Star Wars Galaxy, you can see here, and they are from Topps. These are back from 1993. I don't know if you guys can see it. 1993 Lucasfilm Limited, all rights reserved, trademark. So I've done some of these in the past. So if you guys haven't watched the lives before, you can go to our YouTube channel, J&J Toy Giants. Go to our profile on TikTok. There is going to be a link tree there, guys. And if you guys have any specific like trading cards that you would like to see, either sports or movie or TV, I'll check them out, see if I can get some available for you guys, so we can do that for TikTok as well. But yeah, if you guys want, and please, we do would like everybody to check out our YouTube channel, J&J Toy Giants. Go onto our profile on TikTok, check out our link tree, and you will get a link to our YouTube channel. We do all types of toy unboxings, trading cards, Twitch stream replays. You can watch them. If they're not on Twitch, you can watch our replays on YouTube as well. And we do also Funko Pop reveals. You can see in the back here my love for Dragon Ball Z. But let's get to it, shall we? So I'm gonna just get like a bunch of here and go over them. So as you can see, the very first card is Yoda, and I would imagine this is actually in Dagobah. Now this is it looks like an oil painting of some sort. I don't know if it's Ralph McQuarrie's drawings, because we all know, if you guys are a big Star Wars fan, Ralph McQuarrie did a lot of the storyboard oil paintings to kind of give investors when Star Wars wasn't a thing yet. And so essentially Ralph McQuarrie did a lot of paintings to kind of show movie studios, hey, this is what it's going to look like, this is Yoda, this is Darth Vader, and so on and so forth. So it doesn't really actually say on the back of the card. So it looks like this is Joe Quesada. So Joe Quesada, I believe, is a very famous comic book artist. And so essentially this is what prompted Joe Quesada to render the Jedi Master Yoda. It looks like my cat. Oh, that's very funny. Quesada has illustrated more comic book covers than he can remember. His accomplishments include the RAG or RAG 6-issue miniseries for DC Comics, the Batman Sword of Azrael. Okay, I didn't remember that. I didn't know Joe Quesada was actually doing that specific series, but that's pretty cool. All right, so that's first one. Of course, then we have Darth Vader. George Pratt. Star Wars was exactly what a kid would think of as the movie he would make if he could, observes George Pratt. You'd look at all of your favorite comic books, all of your favorite sci-fi or science fiction books, World War II war movies, and you'd say, that is what I would do if I was in charge. Pratt's comic book style work has appeared in Marvel's epic illustrated heavy metal and Eagle magazine. That's pretty cool. So it looks like basically from what I'm seeing here is that they had a bunch of different artists, either through books or comic books, do sort of illustrations on these particular cards. It's what I can gather based on what we just seen, the very first two cards. So this is a double here, and of course this is basically a concept art, because we all know that this actually never happened in the actual series. So I would imagine this was kind of like a concept art. So I remember, I'm not sure if you guys are big Star Wars enthusiast where you watched a lot of like behind the scenes. I remember George Lucas saying that he had a lot of different ideas of what he thought the Jedi would be associated with, or what their actual practices are. And Kyber Crystal, I believe, is one of the names that came out that he thought was kind of like a holy grail of Jedi. And it looks like this may be the concept art of what the Kyber Crystal would look like. So definitely, it looks like we do have quite a bit of doubles here. And like I said, if you guys just joined us, these cards actually came in like a mystery box that I got off of eBay. I got it for like $20, and they came with a bunch of Star Wars trading cards. One from the old Episode 4, 5, and 6, so New Hope, Empire Strikes Back, and Return of the Jedi. And it came with these particular cards as well, and of course some of the Elvis cards. So if you guys missed the Elvis Live exclusive that I did, check them out on our YouTube channel. You'll see all the Elvis cards that I got in that box. So I know definitely this is a concept art, because this is the concept art of what Darth Vader was going to look like, as well as Luke Skywalker. Of course, you can see Chewie, C-3PO, and R2. I actually love documentaries myself, so anytime I can get a hands on any type of a documentary, I will definitely watch it, whether it be like, for TV shows, movies. And I remember this is actually one of Ralph McQuarrie's first paintings that he did for Darth Vader. So, alright, so look at this. It looks like our C-3PO, Luke, Obi-Wan, Darth Vader, Stormtrooper, and Chewie. Who's that other person on the back? I don't know who that is. Can you guys know who that is right next to Darth Vader? For the life of me, I can't particularly remember the name, but everybody else I can pretty much see. So it looks like there's a bunch of doubles here that I got with this particular cards that I got in this box. Now, if you guys want to see the box that it came in, it's pretty much what it looked like when I got it. I love going to eBay to see like what type of cards were available, because a lot of mystery packs come through there, so you don't really know what you're gonna get. So these are pretty good drawings here. Darth Vader's mask and the Death Star. Nice little concept art. And of course, for those who are joining us, I'm just doing some card reveals of some of the trading cards that I got in like a mystery pack. If you guys want to watch a little bit more of these trading card reveals, go to our YouTube channel, J&J Toy Giants. Me and my son, Jaden, actually have a YouTube channel, and we go over all kinds of trading cards, toy unboxings, Funko Pops, all that. So it looks like we got some more concept art of Luke and Leia, Darth Vader in the back, C-3PO on the left, R2-D2 on the right. It's pretty cool. Star Wars. So really love all of these concept art. So I actually am in school for filmmaking myself, and generally speaking, when you hear the word concept art, is basically not this one. This one we all know is part of the merchandise that came out for the New Hope. But concept art is basically like an artist would be hired to kind of draw what the director or the writer wants the characters to look like. So back in the 70s, obviously Star Wars wasn't around during that time, except for like I believe it's in 77 is when the first Star Wars came out. And nobody knew what Darth Vader looked like. Nobody knew what Luke Skywalker looked like. So Ralph McQuarrie drew up some pictures into some wall paintings, and therefore now we kind of had a couple of different versions of what he would look like. But then, when Mark Hamill was hired to play Luke Skywalker, pretty much we got him with this particular card now. You see Han Solo on the left, Obi-Wan, General Tarkin, C-3PO, R2-D2, Chewie, Leia, and Star Wars. So that's pretty cool. Again, these came with a lot of doubles here. So, alright, so we got Leia and Luke. on the little wire there when they were trying to run from stormtroopers inside the Death Star. We got Darth Vader on the left here. It's just another concept art. Yeah, and we got, oh wow, we got a lot of these here. I might actually have to sell some off just in case if anybody wants some. So we got a little bit of the oil painting here. These are all doubles of Luke and Leia, more than likely trying to escape the stormtroopers. And then we got kind of like a comic book drawing of one of the guards in Jabba's palace. I got like 3 of these here, and then of course some more on this other pile. One more here, and of course we can all remember the Rancor. Now, I'm not sure, have you guys, any of you guys that are watching right now, of course you can comment on the live stream if you guys are watching it right now, or if you're watching the replay on our YouTube channel, comment if you guys actually bought the Hasbro Rancor that was actually like crowdfunder. I know like back in a few years ago, I know it was a couple years ago, but there was a big like scale Rancor crowdfunded, and it was like super large. It's like a few $100s you can buy, and a lot of people were basically just doing a crowdfunding so they can get a certain amount of backers. But I remember a lot of people were getting the Rancor. It actually came with, I believe it came with that guard that Jabba kind of fed to the Rancor right before Luke was sent in to be fed to the Rancor as well. So it's a couple of the same drawings here. Alright, so we got here, this is Han Solo. Looks like that's not Jabba, Boba Fett. But I don't remember this ever happening inside Return of the Jedi. So this might just be another concept art that was thrown in this card series. So we got a couple doubles here. Hey guys, what's up? Welcome to the stream, for the live stream, TikTok exclusive of these trading cards that I'm going over with you guys today, that I got at like a mystery box sort of trading cards. I'm not exactly sure who these guys are. I'm pretty well versed into Star Wars lore, so if you guys know who these guys are, let me know. Paul Glassie, that's the artist of this particular trading card here, so I'm kind of at a loss for words. Comment down below if you guys know who these are. I know with the Mandoverse, like the Mandalorian, and like of course the new Ahsoka series that's coming out. We got a lot of characters from like Star Wars Rebels and all of that, and Clone Wars. I particularly did not watch the Clone Wars or Rebels, so Ahsoka Tano I vaguely remember because I know she was the apprentice. Spoiler alert: she was the apprentice of Anakin before he became Darth Vader, and so I know who she is. But I'm not aware of Grand Admiral Thrawn. I'm not aware of the Bad Batch. I just kind of stuck to the main trilogy, like anything in the actual movies, characters through there. That's whom I remember as far as like character-wise. Now, this is actually pretty weird that this was actually a drawing, because as we all know, in the New Hope Episode 4 for Star Wars, Leia was not in the trash compactor. Chewie was, I believe. I know Luke and Han were, but Leia was not in the trash compactor. So this is kind of inaccurate. You know what I mean? So I'm not sure if this was just for the drawing itself. Fastener and Larson are the artists that basically made this particular drawing here. I'm not hating on it. It's a very, very cool drawing, but it's just inaccurate. It's the fact that the Leia was not in the trash compactor. But then, of course, looks like this is Lando. Looks like Lando. Let's look on the back. So George Evans on George Lucas's, it's said that he was inspired to do a tribute to the beautiful old Flash Gordon. Yeah, I remember Flash Gordon was one of the inspirations to Star Wars, but it doesn't actually say who this is. Secret Agent Corrigan. Okay. It's pretty cool. Alright. And of course, these are some of the droids that are in the Star Wars. I remember this one from Mandalorian. Its name escapes me at this point. It's 11:15 as I'm recording this right now, going live on TikTok. So you'll excuse me. I'm a little brain dead right now. But yeah, so obviously this is Obi-Wan Kenobi, Sir Alec Guinness. So Mark Chiarello is the guy who drew this. It's pretty cool. And I'm guessing this is just a Rebel pilot. Howard Shaken, the artist on here. Another one of Luke. I got a few of these guys, or these cards here, kind of doubles. Pretty cool. Alright, so these are some of the Wookiees. Not Wookiees. My apologies. The Ewoks with... Alright, so this is basically a concept art of the Ewok with Leia going through with a speeder in the Ewoks home. It's pretty cool. This is another one of Leia in her slave outfit that Jabba had her wearing at the time. This is pretty cool. Another one of Leia in the slave outfit. And this is basically representing the time where Luke is trying to free her from Jabba. This is pretty cool. Brett Belvins or Blevins is the artist that did this one. This is pretty cool. For those of us that are joining us, thank you so very much for joining us again. This is a TikTok exclusive, going over some trading cards that I got. They were kind of like a mystery box of trading cards. J&J Toy Giants, me and my son Jaden are a YouTube father and son team that love to do toy unboxings, Funko Pops you can see in the back here. But I specifically love trading cards. I just wanted to go over some of these trading cards with you guys today. Star Wars Galaxy from Topps. So these are, I got a few of these. Which one are these? This one looks like, okay, so this is Han Solo during Return of the Jedi, during the on the barge, Jabba's barge, where he's blind and he's trying to get free, but he doesn't want to get eaten by the Sarlacc pit. So, all right. So these are R2D2 and C3PO, but with lots of instruments. That's kind of weird because I've never seen them with instruments like this. Correct me if I'm wrong, guys. Maybe these are just regular concept arts, and that's why the Star Wars Galaxy kind of had these just to kind of have to have in the collection here. All right, so this looks like almost kind of like a Christmas card here. The R2D2 with C3PO by the fire. C3PO is wearing a Santa Claus outfit, which is pretty cool. Another one of this here, and then this is nice, so cute. C3PO giving R2D2 a birthday cake, isn't that sweet? That's cool. Got a couple of doubles here of that. Alright, let's see here. Just Luke Speeder from the Jawas. Oh, so it looks like these are when Uncle Owen and Luke purchased R2D2 and C3PO from the Jawas in Episode 4. That's what I can gather based on what I'm looking at here. Alright, and this is C3PO and R2D2 from our Return of the Jedi. And this is a trading card of the poster of basically, if you guys don't know, all right, I'm gonna give you guys some knowledge here because I watch a lot of documentaries. So originally the title for Return of the Jedi, if you guys don't remember, The original title was going to be Revenge of the Jedi. Before they changed it, George changed it to Return of the Jedi. The reason why is because based on the story that George Lucas was trying to tell, that revenge is not an emotion that a Jedi basically practices. So he wouldn't seek out revenge because that's not the Jedi way. So then they basically changed it to Return of the Jedi instead of the Revenge of the Jedi. So this is kind of the original poster. If you had the original poster that they were sending out for advertisements of the actual movie back in the 80s, that is a very valid or very valuable poster. So I would definitely keep that if you ever got one of these posters when they were out back in the 80s. They are worth quite a penny because they changed the name before the movie came out. So this is Luke and Han back in Planet Hoth. There's a couple of doubles here. Actually, I got triples. Wow. And of course, there's a concept art of Darth Vader with Luke, Han, Leia, Chewie, R2, C-3PO, Yoda, Lando, and a couple of I don't know, it looks like it's Luke and Yoda on the back or on the side here, and then of course Yoda on the back here or on the bottom here, and then of course Han on the Tauntaun. It's cool. You know, the concept art, it looks like this is Luke kissing Leia, but it looks like more like Han kissing Leia. So that's pretty cool. And some of the little concept oil painting of Darth Vader, Han, Leia, C-3PO, R2. It's pretty cool. Got a couple doubles here. And this is another oil painting. Definitely you can see that it is definitely Han and Leia. Lando, C-3PO, Chewie, Luke, R2. That's pretty cool. Got to double those. Luke, Han on the Tauntaun, Yoda, C-3PO, R2, and Darth Vader. Got a doubles of those. Star Wars Dark Empire. So this is, I think, one of the titles of the books, if I'm not mistaken. If you guys know where this title is from, I believe it's from one of the books after the movies came out. So correct me if I'm wrong. So this is Darth Vader with is it General Tarkin or Admiral Tarkin? I think it's General. And R2 with a bunch of, it looks like they're bunnies, but they're not really. So I got some triplets of those. And of course, this is one of the ones that I just looked at before as the last card. So this is a concept art of the Kyber crystal. Originally, George Lucas wanted to introduce the sort of the Kyber crystal, or the Holy Grail of the Jedi. And essentially, that was one of the concept art of Ralph McQuarrie showing the Kyber crystal. But they never kind of went with that storyline of the Kyber crystal, but who knows? Maybe it may exist, it may not exist. I know for Star Wars Celebration, they just come out with that they were going to be introducing a new movie that was taking place well before this far around when the Jedi were created for the first time, and basically it was going to depict as far as like, oh, sorry about that, when the Jedi were first created. So it may very well have the Kyber crystal, who knows? But yeah, so that is it for this TikTok exclusive of the trading cards for Star Wars, the Star Wars Galaxy through Topps. Again, if you guys are watching this late, I do appreciate you guys taking the time to look at what we are doing here. But if you guys want more of these trading card replays, if you don't catch the replays on the TikTok Live, feel free to go to our page or our profile on TikTok. Look at the link tree. It's going to give you a link to our YouTube channel. This is probably going to be a replay on our YouTube channel. And you can basically check that out for all these cards that I went over with you tonight. I do apologize that if you guys didn't watch the other ones that I went over, but just rest assured that if you guys are into trading cards, Star Wars, Funko Pops, toy unboxings, my son and I, J&J Toy Giants, my name is JD. Feel free to take a look at our Twitch channel, follow us on TikTok, Instagram, Twitter, Facebook, and of course follow us on TikTok again, and of course our YouTube channel. Thank you so very much, you guys. I know it's kind of late. It's 11:26 here in the East Coast where I'm at. So I do appreciate you guys, and hope you guys had a good Easter for those who do celebrate. And thank you very much, guys. Have a great night. See you later for the next TikTok exclusive.